Guys, I'm Kelly from Heels, Deals, and Wheels Mobile Home Investing Course, and I'm going to play this video clip. I do not want anybody to think that I am against anybody who's trying to be in the single family home business. That is furthest from the truth. If that works for you, then fine. What I am telling you guys is that I can't afford any kind of trickery when it comes to figuring out how much I owe per month for my mobile home. Our mobile homes, guys, that we purchase using business lines of credit and business credit cards. Okay, let's run this video clip, and then we're going to talk about why I think mobile home investing can also be something that you might be interested in as well.
My mortgage went up $1,000 and I am not okay.
Over the last 3 years, my mortgage has gone up $600. And it's shocking.
My mortgage just went from $4,500 to $6,050, and it'll be effective March the 1st.
I can pack up the house and give it back to you. You can have it. If you own a newly constructed home or you're buying a newly constructed home, stay here. So tell me how I signed a document with all the documents signed, your payment 1907, and you signed 1 million documents. Now a year later, they hit me up in February talking about your payment is $34.50. I bet it ain't. I bet it's not. So the first year when you buy your home, your newly constructed home, they're only charging you for the taxes, the property taxes on the land, the raw land. Well, the land was only worth $60,000. Well, now that the house has been put on it, and now there's a development around you, that land this year is worth $110,000, and they put a 400 and something, almost $500,000 house on top. So now your taxes are going to go to correct. So now your mortgage is going to increase. Now, when they done tell you got a fixed rate, you got a fixed payment and all, they not explaining to you that the property taxes will increase that payment. My payment went up to $34.50. How? Because I can pack up the house and give it back to you. You can have it. So they send a little letter. I called because with this letter, don't send no letter when you talking about my money. I called a lady. The lady basically telling me, yeah, somebody should have told you. They didn't tell me, ma'am. And that's another thing. Your realtors, some realtors, they gonna comment. I tell my clients that was your realtor's fault. That was your okay, but we not here for that. I'm here for the people that if y'all have experienced this or if y'all about to experience this because it's y'all first house in y'all newly constructed home. The taxes is not right. Pay extra. Let me tell you how crazy it was, because when I signed the paperwork, they said your payment, like the lender was, my loan originator was like, your payment gonna be $24.07, but when we got to the paperwork, it was $19.07. So then I said, hey, it's supposed to be 24. You said, he said, no, don't even worry about it. That I always overbid, so when you get here, I can give you good news. And I'm over here giving him brownie points, sending him edible arrangements and and you knew it was supposed to be $2,400 because the taxes, you didn't say that. So now I'm paying $19.07, happy as hell, paying $19.07, and then the next year come in and I gotta pay because the escrow didn't have no money. They done paid the taxes for me. Sir, lender, I didn't ask you to pay the tax. Don't pay the taxes on my behalf. You better call me and tell me my escrow was low. So they done paid the taxes. Now they talking about I owe them $34.50 a month for the next 3 years, or I can come out of my pocket 17, 18. We is struggling. The county, the city, the states, America is dying.
So when we talk about mobile home investing, guys, first of all, mobile home investing, you can get mobile homes at a very cheap price, lower than you can a single family home. Mobile homes are on high demand. Everybody is looking for affordable housing. Before you blink your eye, guys, the average single family home is going to cost you about $700,000, and it's not probably going to be in the best neighborhood, and it's probably not going to even be a 2-story. Okay, so the average single family home in the United States is soon going to be $700,000. So if you're trying to invest in the single family home business, guys, your investment properties are going to be running you about $700,000. Okay, there is less competition in the mobile home business than there is in the traditional real estate business. And if you don't believe me, ask yourself, how many realtors do you know? You probably know a lot of realtors. You probably have family members that are realtors. And then I want you to ask yourself, how many mobile home investors do you know? And your answer is probably going to be none. You don't know any mobile home investors. And this is the reason why I know mobile home investing, the competition is very, very low. Okay. There are so many exit strategies when we are dealing with mobile homes, guys. We can fix and flip mobile homes. We can sell or finance mobile homes. We can rent out our mobile homes. We can rent our mobile homes out to Section 8. Guys, there are just so many exit strategies when it comes to mobile home investing, and you can get in, like I said earlier before, at a very, very low price. Okay, so another thing, guys, the potential for cash flow. Let's talk about that. I have said this video at the video. If you are trying to get in the mobile home business, and if you are trying to deal with Section 8, get Section 8 tenants just like we do, guys, you are going to get the same dollar amount in rent as long as your mobile home has the same number of beds and baths as a single family home in the same zip code. So why would I want to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a single family home when I could get a mobile home for the fraction of the cost and get the same dollar amount in rent? Okay, there also is going to be lower property taxes. That's another thing when we're talking about mobile homes versus single family homes. That's another reason why we like to be in the mobile home business. Okay, a lot of times, guys, when you are dealing with sellers in the mobile home business, guys, they are very motivated. 9 times out of 10, we are dealing with poor people. Okay, so they have a motive for selling their mobile home. Now, either they have purchased another mobile home and they can't afford 2 mobile homes, they can't afford 2 lot rents, or whatever the case may be. Maybe they're going through a divorce. Maybe their child is going to college. Maybe they can't even afford the taxes, even though the taxes are very low. Maybe they can't afford the lot rent. So 9 times out of 10, when you see somebody selling their mobile home, 9 times out of 10, they are motivated. They are willing to negotiate, and they are motivated. And guys, if you have cash is king. We buy our mobile homes using business lines of credit and business credit cards. Now, back in the day, we used to use our own cash. I'll be the first one to tell you. I want all of my students to learn from my mistakes. And yes, we used to use our own cash. Okay, we used to work really hard, save up our money, and use our own cash. Now we have figured out a better way. We use business lines of credit and business credit cards to pay for our mobile homes. Okay, there are so many ways on how to do creative financing when you're talking about mobile home investing. And guys, the main reason why I'm telling you this, I know a lot of you want to be in the single family home business. I know you do. You grew up thinking, oh, the single family home business is where it's at, because that's the way I grew up thinking, that when I grow up, I'm going to own all these single family homes. I'm going to have all this cash flow coming in. And I am not saying that that cannot happen in the single family home business. But what I want you to do, I want you to weigh your options. Why would you spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on the single family home when you can get a mobile home, guys, and get the same dollar amount in rent? That's why I'm trying to make you understand. Another thing I want to tell you guys, we do own 2 single family homes. Me and my family, we own 2 single family homes. I just want to be truthful. When our tenants from our single family homes give us a call, when I'm looking at my caller ID and they give us a call, I am cringing. And the main reason why I'm cringing, because I know the dollar amount to fix anything that's going on with any of our single family homes, guys, is going to be costly. I'm not worried about when any of our tenants call us from our mobile homes. I'm not worried about that whatsoever. So I know any costs related to any mobile homes that we have that need to be repaired, those repairs are minuscule compared to the single family homes that we have. Okay, it's going to cost us a lot of money to repair those single family homes. That's another reason why we're not in the single family home business. Okay, if you want to learn how to mobile home invest, guys, give me a call at 800-974-5580, and we can set up a free, quick 30-minute one-on-one Zoom to see if my course is something that you're interested in. Okay, I know you don't have time for this trickery that you just heard over here, this video clip that I just played. You don't have time for the trickery. You don't have time. One year your payment is one thing. The next year your payment is another thing. If you're dealing with single family homes, you don't have time for it. Your pocket is not that heavy, and neither is mine. That's why we're no longer in the single family home business, guys. We're all about mobile homes, especially if you're talking about investing. Okay, why would you invest in a single family home? All that thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Why would you do that when you're going to get the same dollar amount in rent if you deal with a mobile home? Let me tell you something about my course. My course is on demand. Once you pay for the full-fledged course, Deals and Wheels Mobile Home Investing course, you will have access to the course. You will have access to me. You will have my personal cell phone number. All that I ask is that you watch the first 50 videos. The videos can range from anywhere from 3 minutes all the way up to 20 minutes. I just ask that you watch the first 50 videos, okay? After that, guys, if you want to get on a Zoom, you want to talk to me, guys, you will have access to me. But if you want to get on Zoom and you want to talk to me, you will have access to me, okay? I don't have time to play games with people's money. Your hard-earned money, you're spending that money in order for me to show you how to mobile home invest, and that's what I am here for. You will also have access to our personal Facebook group page, okay, where we go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, okay? If this sounds like something you're interested in, guys, please give me a call. Once again, at 800-974-5580. Now, with that being said, I do have 3 mini courses, okay? With these mini courses, you have to have some concept of mobile home investing. If you don't have any concept of mobile home investing, if you haven't taken anybody's course, guys, those courses are going to confuse you. Those courses deal with mobile home investing with Section 8. It deals with how you go about creating notes, and it also goes about talking about how you find mobile home parks that allow for renting. Those are the mini courses, okay? If you haven't taken anybody's course or you don't have a concept of mobile home investing, that's going to confuse you. It would behoove you to go ahead and sign up for the full-fledged Hills, Deals, and Wheels mobile home investing course if you don't have any type of concept of mobile home investing. All right? Once again, the number is 800-974-5580.